final feature of the evening is going to be the Badco Dirt Car Pro Stock Division. For their feature here tonight, 20 laps will be the distance. This is the way they are going to line up for their feature go tonight. Rick Duskus, driver number 3. He'll be inside row number 1. Outside him, that'll be Tim Bailey in the 16X. Burton Ward's number 28. Pete Troy, the 33, are in row number 2. Row number 3, that'll be Ian Brissett, the number 91 to the inside. Outside him will be Tyler Bushy in the X15. Kevin Federley's 57K and Justin White's 1X make up row number 4. Row number 5, that will be Ray Huto in the number 14R. Outside him will be Blaine Nichols in the 57.
Oops, sorry.
Inside row number 6, the 102 is Anthony Mostow. He'll be on the bottom. Outside him will be the X37 of Ryan Rarick. Our final feature of the evening, one more time, we want to thank all the good people from Rusty Johnson Masonry, Watertown Savings Bank, Snides Towing, Plowing, and Landscape, and Lakeside Outdoor Property Services for bringing our racing action here this evening. I want to thank all you great race fans for joining us tonight at the Can-Am Speedway, and of course all our friends joining us on DirtTrackDigest.tv.
Look like they're all Chevys.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh. Body style's the same on every one of them almost.
Yeah.
Dealing with a little bit of debris up there in turns number 3 and 4. They're taking a look at that right now. So we'll take a quick look at our point standings coming to tonight's racing action. Burton Ward, 426 points as your leader. Tyler Bushy and Kevin Federley right behind him with 422. And then Justin White with 420. That means there's 4 guys at the front of the field separated by 6 points coming into tonight's racing action. Taylor Doxiator has 304. Rick Duskus, 300. Eli Gilbert, 296. Tim Bailey, 276. Pete Troy, 198. Anthony Mostow is going to round out the top 10 with 188. Ray Huto here tonight, he's got 154 points. Blaine Nichols, 126, tied with Ian Brissett as we get ready to go to green with your Badco Dirt Car Pro Stock feature here tonight. Well, Mike Leclerc gets ready to turn our final feature of the night green as they go to turn number 3 and 4. Green flag is in the air. Off turn number 2, they will go for the very first time. Outside is the number 3 of Rick Duskus. There goes the 28 of Burton Ward down to the bottom. Look at this gaggle of cars behind them. Stack them up 3 wide. Pete Troy to the outside. Tim Bailey stuck right in the middle. And then it's the 1X of Justin White to the bottom side of the racetrack. White sticks all the way up to the middle. He'll take the spot away. Now Justin White goes to the 4th position to the outside. Got the 57K of Kevin Federley looking at his back bumper. They were outside Ian Brissett, number 94 down the backtrack. Looking right at the back bumper of the 3 of Rick Duskus down to turn number 1 and 2. They are, 3 and 4. They're side by side. 3-car battle on turn number 4. For spot number 2, they're going to stack them up and do it one more time. Burton Ward enjoying the fact that he's able to run away from this battle, but that 3-car battle for the spot number 2, it will be the number 1 of Justin White. He'll take over the 2nd spot down to turn number 3 and 4. Ian Brissett trying to slide underneath Rick Duskus, 57K of Kevin Federley. Here comes the X15, Tyler Bushy. Now Bushy down to the bottom. This is another 3-car battle. This is for spots number 4, 5, and 6 as they work off the south end of the racetrack off turn number 2. Down the backstretch they will go. Federley down to the inside of Duskus in that number 3 machine. Then it's the X15 of Tyler Bushy. Bushy got right up to the back of Kevin Federley right had to get onto the brakes, so boy taking him around. So he's going to lose a little bit of ground. He did a great job to stay off that back bumper. Now the square to the inside. Ian Brissett, number 91. Brissett goes to the top side. Bushy down to the bottom of the racetrack. They like to turn number 2 down the back. They get in front of the number 3 of Rick Duskus. This battles for spot number 4. Down to the turn number 4. Down to the bottom of the racetrack. Bushy's going to get a good run to the inside of the speedway. As they go down this time into turn 1. Burton Ward, your leader. Second is Justin White. Third, Kevin Fenley. Fourth is the X15 of Tyler Bushy. Followed by the 91 of Ian Brissett. The 3 of Rick Duskus. The 16X of Tim Bailey. That's the 33 of Pete Troy. The 57 of Blaine Nichols. And then the distance back to the 14-hour of Ray Hughes. The 102 of Ray Bossow. So good battle shaping out around the field in a couple of different positions. There's a battle for the number 3 position off turn number 2. The 57K Kevin Fenley out of Messina, New York. He holds on to it. He's going to keep the 3rd spot down to turn 3 and 4. Tyler Bushy, the X15, the Big Panther ride, trying to slide to the inside. Not going to get there this time as they go down to turn at number 1. Bushy to the extreme bottom of the racetrack, trying to find moisture on the inside. Kevin Fenley, the 57K, able to keep that thing wound up on the top side, able to pull 3 car lengths down the backstretch into turn number 3. Bushy's going to pilot it right through the middle again, trying to find something on the inside. There is Justin White, your second place car, into the 1X, just came down the front stretch, trying to pull the gap on Burton Ward's number 28. Ward down the back.
Yellow, yellow, yellow. Turn 4.
1.76 seconds. We got caution out on the speedway. We got a car around over in turn at number 4, so yellow flag is going to wave. Yellow flag out on the track. That's those 2 cars down here. A scorer's nightmare, but Blaine Nichols is going to end up facing the wrong direction. He will get it fired up and now make his way around to the rear of the field.
Burton, your ass is grass now. What's his name?
The caution flag remaining out as we wait for the field to gather up behind the Bob Johnson Auto Group Canyon Speedway pace truck over on the backstretch. 8 laps in the book. 12 more laps to go for the Fabco Dirt Car Pro Stocks, our final feature of the evening here at the Canyon Speedway. So the white flag being displayed to the field as they come down the front stretch. Burton Ward, your early leader, was out to about almost a 2-second advantage in front of the field, but right now he's going to have Justin White to his inside, or outside, I should say, when we restart here over in turn at number 4. Kevin Fenley, 3rd. 4th is Tyler Bushy. The 5th spot belongs to the number 3 of Rick Duskus. Ian Brissett holding on to spot number 6. Then it's the 16X of Tim Bailey to the inside. Pete Troy outside him. He'll hold on to spot number 8 as we get ready to go back to green. Behind them would be Ray Hutto in the 14R, Anthony Masso's 102, and then the X37 of Ryan Rarick in the 57 of Blaine Nichols. Out of turn number 4, green flag back in the air.
Look at him, Bert.
Good restart off turn number 2 down the backstretch. Justin White got a shot to the outside. He'll close to the back bumper of the number 28 of Burton Ward. He'll look to the outside. Then here comes Kevin Federley. Federley trying to square it off to the inside. And now here comes the inside. The 91 of Ian Brissett got to the bottom of the racetrack. He'll get underneath the Tyler Bushy X15 machine over in turn number 2. Back up front. Here comes the X1 Justin White. Last week's feature winner. He'll drive all the way to the outside of Burton Ward's number 28. They'll go into turn number 3 and 4. Side-by-side battle off the north end of the speedway. White's going to get a run to the outside. May has a nose down in front. He'll take them down to turn 1 and 2. Burton Ward comes to the bottom. He'll stay the inside. Justin White's going to get the lead off turn number 2. He'll take him down the backstretch and immediately opens up about a 3-car advantage. Here comes the 57 of Kevin Federley. Now he's going to battle for the number 2 spot as he'll get to within striking distance of the Burton Ward number 28. They swing off to number 4 down the front stretch. They will head into turn number 1. And right now Kevin Federley trying to go half a group higher than the 28 of Burton Ward. They work off turn number 2. He'll get right on the back bumper and they'll head down the backstretch. Long backstretch here. They start that swing into turn number 3. Burton Ward about a group higher than the 57K of Kevin Federley. Federley trying to get a nose underneath, couldn't quite get there. Had to be very careful. He just run right in the back quarter panel of Burton Ward is number 28. Now the switch lanes off turn number 2, goes to the outside of the racetrack, trying to make a stick on the high side, can't quite get there. So able to hold him off is Burton Ward. Meanwhile, the number X1 or the 1X of Justin White out in front of the field. White continuing to show the way down the front stretch as he goes out to the turn to 1 and 2, a 1.39 second lead over the field. And these guys continue to battle side by side off turn number 2 down the backstretch. They work into turn number 3 this time. Justin White is your leader. He'll bring him off turn number 4. Federley all over the back bumper. Burton Ward, that is the battle.
Halfway next time, halfway.
Huh?
5 to go next time, sorry.
Ward second, Kevin Federley third, Ward this time Bushy. Fifth spot belongs to Ian Brissett. Rick Dusk is 6th, 7th is Blaine Nichols, 8th belongs to Tim Bailey. Pete Schroy holding on to the number 9 spot. Anthony Massow, 10th, 11th is Ray Hutto, and Ryan Burke rounding out the field. That battle for the number 2 spot continues to be the hotly contested one. The best battle on the speedway right now. And this time Kevin Federley got to the outside of Burton Ward. Ward to the bottom of the racetrack. They'll work off turn number 4. Burton Ward able to drive right back to the inside, but Federley's going to get a good run off the top side. He'll take the second spot down to turn number 1. Now they'll go to turn number 2. Ward will be right to the bottom again. Goes to the inside down the backstretch, but now Kevin Federley has found something to his liking about midway through the speedway. Off turn number 1 and 2, same line in turn number 3. Now he'll let it trip to the cushion on turn number 4 and goes down to spot number 2. As Burton Ward going to look right back to the bottom of the racetrack again. They go to turn number 1 and 2, but right now that side-by-side battle is actually catching up to our leader. Off turn number 2 down the backstretch, they have shrunk that lead advantage to a second and a half. As they begin to reel in our leader, with parallel sticks will be coming out this time. Just 2 more trips around the speedway. Justin White would love to run away and hide after picking up last week's feature win, but right now that battle for spot number 2 is closing on his back bumper in the waiting laps of our last feature of the night. Down to turn number 3 and 4.
Yellow, turn 4.
We got a car around over in turn number 4. Caution flag is going to come out with 1 lap remaining. Anthony Massow is going to get twisted around in a knot, and that may be the break that the 57K of Kevin Federley was looking for. Federley had got within striking distance of your leader, and all of a sudden caution flag is going to come out with
102.
a couple laps to go.
Left rear tire shredded.
Did not score that last lap. Caution coming out before they did, so we got 2 laps to go here. The final feature of the night. Yellow flag is waving. This may be the break that Kevin Federley was looking for. Justin White out in front of the field. Federley second, Ward third, Bushy fourth, Brissett fifth, Dusk is
You got no
sixth,
shredded
seventh is
tire.
Nichols, eighth
That's what they said
Bailey,
on the radio.
ninth
Oh.
Troy, 10th Hutto, 11th Anthony Massow, who just went around in a circle, bringing out this late caution here this evening.
Okay, sweet.
Let's go.
Single file restart down to turn number 3 and 4. Can Justin White hold off the field? Kevin Federley's going to be right there on his back bumper as they fire off turn number 4. Green flag in the air. inside, White to the outside off turn at
on,
number 2. Justin White's going to get a good restart. They go down to the turn number 3 and 4 this time. Now here goes Burton Ward right back into the mix on the bottom of the racetrack. White flag going to be waving this time off turn number 4. Justin White brings him down the front stretch. Federally and Ward side by side for the 2 spot. Federally holds on to it right now. They work off turn number 2 for the final time down the back stretch. Justin White's going to get a good run down the back. He'll take him down to turn number 3 and 4. Checkered flags will be flying for the final time tonight. It'll be Justin White into turn number 3 and 4. Federally drives to the bottom. Not going to get to the inside. Justin White's going to score the win. Kevin Federly's going to come home second. Third will be the Burton Ward at number 28. They'll be followed back to the line by Rick Duskus in the number